along the canal trail, a different way this time, just to try it out, but there's no fixed path. So I've been proper off-roading with my cross cycle, which is designed semi-off-road but not fully, so it's been interesting. Come across this on the canal way. At one point must have been a substantial building, so see the foundations of different buildings there, they look a lot older. It's almost like a dry stone construction there, all the way around here, big land, and you've got this large unit here. Obviously it's been graffitied, but at some point it also had its own bridge that rotates round to cross over, and that would have been the access there. See that driveway going up to the farm? I mean, fixer-upper? What a prepper place this could be. Let's see if we can look inside. Obviously it needs a lot of work, but see, it's been an avid drinking spot at some point. You got the fireplace still intact there. Look at that. Yeah. Old fireplace, there's shelves there, so it would have been used like an oven. That's at different levels. So there's the basement, as it were, which would have been like the oven, and then upper floor there, that would have been a fireplace. Another fireplace in the second story. So from this side, 2 stories, sorry about the wind. From that side, 3 stories. Access via this big entrance. This brick here looks new. Somebody done that at some point. I don't know if that's just to reinforce it to stop falling down, or if it's part of an original building. But make sure nobody's about. He's going to run past and snatch a bike. Let's go down here. Oh. There was some sort of steps there at some point. Secondary building there. See the new modern brick and the old stone. So it's definitely, somebody wanted to do something with this at some point. That looks like an entrance because it's got a ramp, but that's just the crap inside. That would have been a window because this would have been lower down. Fence here. So this is obviously part of this farmer's land. And then another outbuilding. And then the other entrance would have been there. So I assume, my guess is this fence is pushing out further than it should be. I'm guessing the farmer's land would be there, but he's moved it out. And this is probably owned by the Canal Trust and just left to rot. Oh, nice to get out that window. Great wild camping spot if I ever needed to pitch up for something. Too many cans of Red Bull and modern alcohol for it to be a stash spot, because obviously people come here drinking and what have you. But what a waste of a cracking building. On the water side, road access, plenty of land, huge potential building. Prepper's dream, right? Got your own bridge. You could have a boat to get out quickly. Wonderful. The build needs some work though. Let me just show you this bit. Structurally, probably not the soundest. You see the lintels there, the old wooden ones, and you can see evidence of woodworm and that's rotted away. Oh God. That was me dropping the battery, not the wall falling down. But if that's anything to do with bearing this load, then it's a very precarious spot. So lots of work and reinforcement needed for it to be anything. There's an old hook on there, maybe it was a sign. Maybe this was a pub at some point. That'd have made sense. A little inn on the river with road access. But yeah, probably not the most structurally sound building right now, but a bit of TLC could be lovely. 8 miles in today, so with it being this terrain that is not a track, it's not a path, it is mud, and in parts it's fully off-road. I think it's going to be a shorter run than last time, but it's certainly tested me and it's certainly given my legs an exercise. I'm going to take 5 minutes now, take some water on at my potential new home and then I'm still going to carry on and we'll see where we get to before we decide to turn around and do the return leg, or do the return leg a different path. But training's going well, I feel good. Stay tuned, we'll see where we get to. Got as far as I could on the canalways, and it got to the point where it was completely off-road. You can see the state of the bike and stuff, and the bike's not designed for that, so I managed to come off just past Accrington near Blackburn. I don't know the full distance, I'll tack it on at the end, but I'm going back via the roads because it's a good test again. There'll be roads on the journey that I do. What I'm noticing very quickly is what a difference as soon as you're on the roads. Speed on the levels and speed downhill, but the hills going up, oh, they're a killer. And you don't get them much on the canals. You get them in bits, like where there's locks and there's drop locks and stuff like that, but it's only ever a short little bout. I've just done a mile, 1.2 miles on a steady level incline, about that, and oh, it's a killer, absolute killer, to the point I'm having a break now. I'm going to give myself 10-15 minutes to let my posterior rest. Managed to find myself a Costa coffee, so I'm going to enjoy this and then crack on. It's only 4.2 miles to get home now, so I'm not far off, but the next leg is really uphill, like it's proper over the tops, so it's going to be a hard slog for the last little bit. So I'll speak to you if we make it. Made it home in one piece, guys. Strava completely failed me. If you have a look at it, it thinks I was a bullet coming back, a complete straight line jet plane. That definitely wasn't the case. It was closer to 20 miles altogether for the round trip. But yeah, if anyone knows a better app than Strava for doing stuff like this, then please let me know. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video soon. Goodbye. Yeah.